Attention, Commanders fans. Can you imagine one of the best receivers in the NFL joining our ranks? Yes, we're talking about a potential arrival that could change the course of our season. And that's not all. Will we finally see our new star cornerback debut this Sunday? The anticipation is through the roof, and the news we have will leave you speechless. This could be the moment our defense has been waiting for. Don't go anywhere because this news is going to excite you. But wait, because we have a comparison that will spark a lot of debate. Is it better to rely on the experience and resurgence of a veteran or the potential of a young talent still seeking their best form? This is a battle of titans in our defense that you can't miss. Can you imagine Jamar Chase? Yes, the same one who torched the Cowboys with 14 receptions for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns wearing Washington colors? I tell you, it would be a dream come true. But before we get too excited, let's break down this news. Analyst Matt Verderame from Sports Illustrated suggests that the Bengals should consider a trade for Chase, and guess what? The Commanders are on the list of potential destinations. Now, I ask you, is this really possible? Chase is having a dream season, leading the NFL in all major receiving categories. But here's the catch. He's playing without a new contract. Cincinnati and Chase couldn't reach an agreement before the season, and his value has only increased since then. Imagine how much he would cost now. On the other hand, the Bengals have Joe Burrow on a 5-year, $275 million contract signed in 2023. Do they really want to pay Chase a salary similar to that of a quarterback? I think this is where things get interesting. Cincinnati is known for being conservative with their money. Could they prefer to trade Chase instead of paying him a fortune? Now let's talk about the Commanders. With Jaden Daniels as our rookie quarterback and Terry McLaurin as our star receiver, adding Chase would be like putting the cherry on top. Imagine that offense. It would be unstoppable. And we have the cap space and draft picks to make this happen. But are we really willing to give up 2 first-round picks and more for Chase? I tell you this, Adam Peters, our general manager, is known for valuing his draft picks. There's still a lot of work to be done on Washington's roster, but a move like this could accelerate our path to the Super Bowl. Is it worth the risk? And here comes the big question for you, Commanders fans. Should we bet on Jamar Chase and sacrifice our draft picks, or should we keep building our team step by step? Will we finally see Marshon Lattimore debut with the Commanders this Sunday against his former team, the Saints? I tell you, expectations are through the roof. Let's get to the point. Over a month ago, the Commanders made a bold move by acquiring Pro Bowl cornerback Marshon Lattimore. However, Lattimore has yet to play his first game with us due to a hamstring injury. But, after a week off, things seem to be improving. On Monday, our head coach Dan Quinn gave us an encouraging update on Lattimore's progress. And I ask you, are we ready to see Lattimore in action this Sunday? Quinn mentioned that last week was very good for Lattimore, with a lot of high-speed running and meeting all recovery goals. He was able to participate in the work we did today, and as we get into practice, we hope he can work regularly with the guys and then we'll see how he progresses during the week, said Quinn. I think this sounds very promising, but what does Lattimore need to show to play on Sunday? Quinn explained that Lattimore must show he can reach all speeds, change direction, and perform all the tasks required in his position during practice. We've tested his strength and speed, and he's met all the goals so far, added Quinn. This process is strict to keep players safe and healthy, and he's done a great job ensuring he meets them. Now let's keep our eyes open this week to see Lattimore's availability in practice. Before the break, Lattimore was limited after not practicing for several weeks. But a sign that his return was near was the release of former first-round pick Emmanuel Forbes last week. This could be a signal that Lattimore is ready to return. So, Commanders friends, I ask you, are you excited to finally see Lattimore on the field this Sunday against the Saints? Do you think his presence could be the boost our defense needs to close the season strong? Leave your opinions in the comments. To close, I think if Lattimore is ready, his debut could be the turning point we've been waiting for. His experience and skill could transform our secondary and give us a crucial edge. So let's cross our fingers and hope to see Lattimore in action this Sunday. Is it better for the Commanders to have Chase Young or Dante Fowler? I tell you, this is a comparison that deserves our attention. Let's start with Dante Fowler. This 9-season veteran has been through 6 NFL teams and now wears number 6 on our team. Fowler, selected third in the 2015 draft, had a rough start to his career with an injury that kept him from playing in his rookie season. Despite that, he has had standout moments, especially during his time with the Rams in 2018 and 2019, where he racked up 11.5 sacks in one season. This year, Fowler is having his best season since 2019, with 8.5 sacks, 30 tackles, 19 solo, 11 assisted, and 11 tackles for loss. He even got a pick six against the Panthers. I think Fowler is showing he still has a lot to offer. Now let's talk about Chase Young. Selected second in the 2020 draft, Young was seen as a generational talent. In his rookie season, he won the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year award with 7.5 sacks and 10 tackles for loss. But after that, things didn't go so well. In 2021, his season was cut short by a severe knee injury, and in 2022, he frustrated coaches by not returning when doctors said he was ready. Young was traded to the 49ers in 2023, but even on a Super Bowl team, he was seen on camera not putting in the necessary effort. This year, with the Saints, he has recorded only 3.5 sacks, 22 tackles, and 6 tackles for loss. Is this the performance we expected from a generational talent? Now I ask you, who is better for the Commanders at this point? Fowler is showing consistency and a resurgence in his career under Dan Quinn's guidance, while Young is still struggling to find his form after injuries and attitude issues. This Sunday, when the Commanders face the Saints, it will be interesting to see Young on the field against his former team. Will he have something to prove? Can Fowler continue his impressive season and make key plays for us? I think at this moment Fowler is contributing more to our team. His experience and recent performance are invaluable to our defense. However, we can't ignore Young's potential if he manages to overcome his challenges. So, Commanders friends, I ask you, do you prefer Fowler's consistency and experience or Young's potential and youth? Leave your opinions in the comments. To close, I think Fowler is proving to be a key piece for our defense this year, but we can never underestimate the impact a player like Young could have if he finds his way again. Let's keep supporting our Commanders and see how this story unfolds. Now, Commanders fans, I have a big question for you. Should we bet on Jamar Chase and sacrifice our draft picks, or should we keep building our team step by step? Let me know what you think in the comments. This Sunday, we'll finally see Lattimore on the field against the Saints. Are you excited? Do you think his presence could be the boost our defense needs to close the season strong? Share your thoughts. And last but not least, do you prefer Fowler's consistency and experience or Young's potential and youth? Leave your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be part of this incredible community of Commanders fans, which is like a big family. Your support is essential to keep growing together. And remember, hail to the Redskins!